This season is there's so much going on.
No pun intended, but it's marvelous.
The year is 1960, and Midge Maisel is enjoying a rise that probably is the first for any female comic that doesn't have a gimmick, like Sophie Lennon.
We go to Vegas, and we went to Miami. Midge is on the road in a big way this year.
As Midge's life and career trajectory start to really take off, everyone is kind of in her wake, going through their own transformations.
I think the highlight for season 3 for me has been that as Midge's world is opening up, that means as an actor, my world opens up. I'm getting to be in the same room as Tony Shalhoub and Mara, and so that's kind of been a highlight.
When Susie leaves, Joel comes out to Vegas. Things are going very well. She's in a new rhythm. She's learned a thing or two about playing to new and bigger audiences from different parts of the country and even the world. She's feeling good.
Look, there's always going to be this back and forth between Midge and Joel. They have 2 kids together, but in terms of their relationship, I don't know if they're quite ready or they'll ever be ready to be with each other for good.
Another component of it is that we're moving out of the 50s now into the 60s. So it's a new decade, cultural shift, political shift, and that impacts the lives and the circumstances of these characters.
Abe has decided to take his life in a completely new direction. He's quit Columbia. They're losing their house.
And so we're kind of not exactly penniless, but we're now apartmentless.
Midge is moving for a second time. You know, she moved out of her house with Joel. She's now moving out of her house with her parents. In the 1950s, you know, you set out down one path. You worked very hard to get there, and that was it forever. And this has just blown it all up.
So suddenly we are left needing to move in with Shirley and Moish.
Our children are no longer married to each other, right? And it's very clear how upsetting it is.
The opportunity for Moish to wake up Abe at 4:30 in the morning to get his car out of the driveway. The way he springs out of bed with fear and loathing to start his day because of Moish, that would have to be a personal highlight for the entire season.
They have so much in common and so little in common. If we all went to high school together, they would not let us sit at their lunch table.
It's the ultimate odd couple.
And that's a great lesson for comedy, is just bring people together that you never think could actually make it work.
Whether or not she'd like to admit it, Rose has been inspired. She's discovering herself and her voice in a brand new way.
So we learned more about all of the characters because we set up this beautiful world, the Marvelous Mrs Maisel, and now we get to go deeper into the stories of each of the characters.
We are so lucky to have this group of people, and it's been really fun to have the addition of so many of the people involved with those storylines. It's been really fun to expand Midge's world.